everybody, my name is Shane and I can't believe that we're filming October favorites. It's November. What? Anyways, I'm really super bummed that October is over. October is without a doubt my favorite month ever. But with the end of the month, that means favorites comes around, and this month's favorite is a little bit late. I always try to get my favorites out before the month actually ends. Usually on like the last Friday of the month is where I post my favorites, but with Halloween and all the videos I was trying to push out for that holiday, it got pushed back a week. So I hope you guys don't mind. We're into November. Like, I think by the time I post this, it's gonna be what, 4th or 5th, something like that. So that's not too bad. So we don't want to make this intro too lengthy, so let's jump right into the products of this month. We have some beauty and some non-beauty. I usually like to start with the beauty items, so I'm just gonna kind of reach down and pick up the first one that I can get my hands on, which are lashes. And these are pretty cool lashes. These are the Fairy Witch lashes, and they're not like these particular ones that have been my favorite, but with Halloween around and with me getting introduced into body paint and different types of makeup on my channel, I've been experimenting with different kinds of lashes, and I just really love different lashes, like crazy lashes. I don't know what it is about them. I just think they're fascinating. Like, I would probably never, I mean, I really wish I could rock these every single day. I'm sure there are people that do, but they are definitely out of my comfort zone. But I just really been loving like special effects of lashes, especially for this month. Speaking of body paint, these have been a favorite this month, and they are from the brand Mayron. There is a year-round Halloween store near where I live, and I don't ever visit there, and I don't know why. The only time I actually go there is for Halloween. But this year I went with my daughter, and we kind of took some time to really look around, and I was looking at their makeup and found a whole bunch of these Mayron body paints. So I've been working with them for a couple of tutorials now, including Halloween, and I really like them. I think they go on much smoother because I was using the body paint that typically comes out during Halloween, like the professional cream makeup little tubes that suck ass. I've been using those, and I really was not a big fan of them, so I was on the hunt for some good body paint because I wanted to introduce it again to my channel, so I wanted to get one that didn't streak like crazy. So these have been really working for me. So I got them in the color black. I got a gold color. I got a what I thought was brown, but it's actually like a burgundy maroon. It definitely has some purple in there. You can see it on camera. Then I just got a white, and I got a copper color. Excuse the like nastiness of my voice today. I am like just getting over a cold. This cold has been brutal this year. I've been sick for like 6 or 7 days now. It's in the last couple of days, so we're getting there. I don't always sound like this, I swear. But yeah, I love these things. Alright, next couple of products are still working like with the face products, but this is a concealer, and it's the Instant Age Rewind by the brand Maybelline, and I had seen this so many times on YouTube. Like, every tutorial had this, and I'm like, alright, there has to be something special about it for like everyone to be using it. So I had ran out of my concealer, my flower concealer, the one that I had been using for quite a while, and the next time I had gone to a drugstore, I picked this up. Now, I've been using it for quite a while, but you can see that starting to go down. But this will truly last quite a while, and I really like the coverage of it. I have yet to find a concealer that absolutely does not crease, even if I like powder and do all that fancy schmancy schmo. I feel like compared to a lot of the concealers that I had been using, that this is a really good one. The only complaint I have about this, and it doesn't necessarily bother me, like it kind of does, but not crazy bother, but I just feel like it's a bit unsanitary. I'm not a huge fan of the packaging, and if you feel that same way, let me know so I don't feel so weird. But the applicator is almost like a little sponge, and you twist the product and it comes out of here, and I feel like if you just don't wash it after every use, like I don't, because nobody's got time for that, then it can get really dirty really easily and just kind of gross to put back on your face. I already feel like I hate cleaning my beauty blender and my makeup brushes, so this is just kind of another thing that I have to clean. So that's my only complaint about it. All in all, it's a great product. I think the packaging just needs a little work. Alright, another favorite actually came from October's Birchbox. So if you saw that, you already saw this. But it is the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara, and it's just a sample size, but it's a gold packaging, if you can see that. But I had compared the brush in that video, I believe, or my live stream. I compared it at some point. I compared this brush to a sample size of the Better Than Sex mascara, and the Better Than Sex is slightly bigger than this one is, but I really liked this brush. There was something about this mascara that I can wear it alone and I actually feel comfortable. I have been wearing fake lashes for almost 9 years now. I started wearing them, I think, freshman year of high school. No, I think even before then I had tried them. So I've been wearing false lashes for a really long time, and they always just kind of make me feel like my makeup looks better. And I've never been able to find a mascara that would look like fake lashes, and I don't ever expect a mascara to make my eyelashes look like that because they're so sad and puny and sad. But this comes pretty damn close. I think this is pretty much as close as my real eyelashes are ever gonna get to looking like falsies. So if you're in the market for a high-end mascara, I believe this thing is probably about $23. I know that's the Better Than Sex mascara price, but if I remember correctly, I think this was just about that too. Okay, so I am supposed to have 2 of these, but I cannot find the other one. I know it's here somewhere, but I'm on a time limit because my daughter's sleeping, so I need to film. But I have been loving I have been loving 2 new NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils, bitch. The first one that I don't have to show you is called Sparkle Leopard. I know I've swatched it in other videos, but it's just like a shimmery, coppery color. I really like it. But the other one is in the color Black. Oh, that was weird. It's like discolored there. It's just like a piece of tape. I was wondering what was wrong with that. This is just in the color Black Bean, and that is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a black jumbo eye pencil, but I really love it because recently I've been doing looks that are way out of my comfort zone, especially for the fall. They're more so darker looks. So I've been using this jumbo eye pencil for not only my waterline and underneath my lash line, but as kind of a eye base. And if you layer this underneath like a green eyeshadow or something, it just kind of makes the eyeshadow a little bit darker. I can't explain it, but if you ever get the time, put black on one eye. Or is my I thought this was coming off for a second, but it's not. It's just going crazy. Put a black base on one eye and white base on the other, and then pack on the same color onto each eye, and you will see a difference. So I've been loving that. Oh, by the way, these are extremely affordable. I know Ulta sells them, only like specific Targets and drugstores might sell NYX. Like a couple of them around me are just opening, but the only one that I have found consistently is at an Ulta, and I think they're like $6 or so. Sorry if I'm like super washed out. I'm in front of a window right now. I kind of feel like I might prefer to film at night now just because the lighting's a little bit better. But I need to make sure that I get this video up and edited and out. Alright, now we're kind of creeping up. Oh, I lied. I have 2 palettes to show you this month, which I have been pretty much using consistently. The first palette is the Too Faced Stardust palette by Vegas Nay. Again, I got this from Ulta, and I think the palette had come in a pack. I think the whole thing was between $50 and $60. I'm not 100% sure. I should have looked that up. But it came with the palette, it came with a pigment, it came with the Better Than Sex mascara, and it came with like cards that showed you how to get looks using this. But anyways, when I first opened this, I was absolutely obsessed, and I'm still obsessed. The colors are gorgeous, and they're definitely colors that I don't already have in my collection. Of course, a couple of them are very similar to maybe colors that you would find in a Naked palette, but they have like this really nice, ooh, you are dark. They have this really nice purple color, and then they had this really nice burgundy shimmery color down her. But I've been using this palette. I had used it in my breast cancer awareness, and I'm sure you will see this many times. The second palette, and my newest palette and my obsession, is the Vice Pore palette from Urban Decay. I've always been a fan of Urban Decay eyeshadows. I really have not tried a lot of their other products. One of the products I tried recently was their Naked lip glosses, but it's just a lip gloss. Like, it's a nice color, but it doesn't really have a whole lot of staying power. So I love Urban Decay, but especially for their eyeshadows. And the palette comes in like this little baggie, and then this is what the actual palette. This is what the actual palette looks like. I did a whole review about this palette, so I'm not gonna go on a rant. But it's dirty because I use it all the time. I feel like it has such a gorgeous range of shadows, and the shadows are so flippin' pigmented. So again, another palette you should be seeing many times. Okay, back to my original thought about the miscellaneous. Most of them are beauty products. I think there's only 2 miscellaneous products that aren't actually like beauty at all related. So I have one more product that kind of, oh, actually 3 miscellaneous. I have one more product that actually goes on the face, which might be totally random to you guys, but it's an Elmer's glue stick, and you're probably like, why the hell do you have a glue stick in your favorites? I'll tell you. Since I have been, again, doing all this kind of makeup, a lot of the makeup tutorials have been requiring my eyebrows to be gone, and I had been using the Elmer's glue stick that was purple that I had, and I don't know if it was just maybe dried out or something, but it came off super clumpy, and it just kind of, like, when I put the powder over the glue to get rid of my eyebrows, essentially, it just looked super clumpy, and then I would put makeup over that, and it just looked like a mess. So I had gone out to the craft store a little while ago, and I got like a 4-pack of these little guys, and it is just a clear glue stick, and I love it. I've used it twice already for my makeup to get rid of my eyebrows. Okay, it's a little bit hard to get off, but I really like it. Actually, there's an eyebrow hair. Okay, that's fucking gross, but I'm gonna get that off. That's really funny. I used that last for Halloween, but I really like it. So if you're doing a tutorial coming up or you need to get rid of your eyebrows, I would really recommend this. It's just called Elmer's Craft Bond All-Purpose Glue Stick, and don't worry if you're like, why would I put glue in my eyebrows? It washes right out. It doesn't pull out hair. I think that just happened when I was like running over my eyebrows. It doesn't hurt to take off. It feels a little bit weird. You got glue on your face, but you get used to it rather quickly. Okay, so I have one nail product. I had done a nail tutorial a little while ago. You see how like crooked my middle finger is? The nail lady didn't do that. My middle finger is just super crooked. Both of them are. I'm not trying to flick you off. I'm trying to show you my fingers. But for this particular tutorial, because it was a Halloween tutorial, I didn't want anything that was too glossy and too girly. So I went out to the drugstore and I got this, which is called Matte About You, and it's from Essie. And I really like it. It dries your nails super mattified. I think it was maybe 10. There is something. There are balls in my nail polish. I'm not kidding you. There are balls in my nail polish. That is weird. That is very weird. I'm gonna like research about that and see if everything, like every one of these comes with 2 metal balls in your nail polish. That is the first time I've ever noticed that, and I can't think of anywhere. How would that fall in there? I don't know. But minus the balls, this is a fantastic mattifying nail polish if you're looking for one. And Essie is pretty affordable. I think this was like $9 maybe, which is a little more expensive for a top coat, but I think it's because it's a mattifying top coat. But I really love it, and I just got it at CVS. Alright, we will move on to the 2 shower bath products that I have to show you, and they're both from Lush actually. Recently I got the little Halloween package one. They had 2 this year. I think they were called Creepy Crawlies, or like, not Creepy Crawlies. It was something like that. It was 2 words. I can't remember. But anyways, they had a jack-o'-lantern one and they had a bat one. I ended up getting the bat one, and there was 2 products that came with that. Fell in love with both of the products. So the first product is a shower cream, and it's called Lord of Misrule. So I just take a little bit of this and pour it on my loofah and just lather it up like you would a normal cream. And it's just a really nice smell. The first time I ever smelled it, it reminded me of pepper. Yeah, like for some reason it keeps reminding me of pepper, but it says shower cream, a feast for the senses, get down and earthy with this mischievous herbal blend of spicy black pepper, oh, that's why, and patchouli oil. So if you're not a huge fan of like the intensity of a pepper smell, you might not like this. It kind of reminds me a little bit more of a manly smell. It's not like floral by any means or girly by any means, but it's a very, like, I feel like I'm getting clean kind of scent. And the second product that I got in that little bat, and my second favorite, is Nightwing Shower Jelly. And to this day, I don't know what this does. Like, I'm not 100% sure what it's for, but all I know is that like, I rub it right on my body and it leaves kind of like a blackish purple residue behind, and then you rinse it off and it comes right off, and my skin just feels very, very soft. So I'm not 100% sure like what it's actually supposed to do. Let me know in the comments, but my skin does feel soft, and it recommends, there's like a tip on here somewhere, I forget where I had read it. Oh, on the side it gives you a tip that you can leave it in your fridge or freezer, and it's more of a refreshing wash, and that's what I did. I had left it in my fridge for a while. It says how to use: crush into a poof to create a lather or rub directly on your body. Now I kind of wish I showed you guys this when I didn't like break it, but it was in the shape of a bat, and it looks black, but it's almost like a really, really, really deep dark plum color, because you can see like the purple around the edges if you hold it up to a light. I'm trying to bring out the big piece, so maybe we can kind of get, like, there's part of his wing. But yeah, I just broke a little piece off and I had rubbed it directly onto my body. Again, not 100% sure what it does, but it's so much fun. And that left a little bit of goopy on me. Oh, I forgot to tell you if it smelled like anything. It has a really, really nice smell, much more girly than the Lord of Misrule one. It says, when the dark night rises, jump in the shower with the soothing aloe vera and zesty lime juice sidekick. That's what it smells like, is a lime. Big time. I couldn't put my head, like, I knew that smell, but I couldn't pinpoint it. But definitely lime. Alright, we are nearing the end, but I have 3 more non-favorite kind of super miscellaneous things. The first one is for my hair, and I had bought this a long time ago, and it just made it into my favorites. Oh my gosh, no, I have 4. I'm sorry. Let's rewind a little bit because I forgot something, which is this, because we're just talking about shower products, but I am fucking obsessed. Literally obsessed. I had gone into Victoria's Secret with my daughter a little while ago, literally not preparing to buy myself, not preparing myself for what was about to come. But a while ago, I've actually still have them. I used to have the pink little, like, literally called pink body mist, and I really liked the scent of them. They were just super girly and super airy, and I saw this on a table, and they had a bunch of different colors, so each color represented a different scent, so I'd kind of like go around the table sniffing them. It was a circular table. It was quite convenient. But I ended up loving the hot pink one, which is the fresh and clean scent. And guys, I desperately wish I could like pass this through the camera and let you smell, because it's just heavenly. If you're ever in Victoria's Secret, Actually, I just went to my Victoria's Secret today and they didn't have these, so I think it's select Victoria's Secret, but check a pink store as well. But oh my god, guys. Guys, it smells so flippin' good. I really wish like I could just drown in this stuff. It is, if I ever want to smell like something, this is what I want to smell like. Let me see if it says anything. Feels so clean in, fresh apple and lily, which is so funny because anything apple scented I just completely gravitate towards, even if I don't know it. I had no idea that there was apple scent in it, but some reason it really appeals to me. So if you don't like apple scents, you might not like it, but I didn't know it was apple by just smelling it, if that says anything to you. But it says fresh apple and lily creamy lotion creates an instant moisture infusion with aloe, oats, and grapeseed extracts in a healthy combo of vitamins E and C. So 100% obsessed with this. I use this all the time, all throughout the day, and it's super moisturizing. I love it. Quick side note, if you guys have ever tried Victoria's Secret, I don't know how long it's been out, but I just noticed that Victoria's Secret came out with a like body care line. Like there's a new moisturizer, a body oil, I think a shower gel. If you guys have tried any of those products and like it, let me know, because I was actually really interested in the body oil one, but I'm a little bit iffy about buying it. I mean, it was only $18, so I really won't take that much of a loss, but I don't know, I just don't want to really buy anything that I'm not gonna like. But I'll probably end up buying it anyways and give it a try on my vlogs. But if you guys have ever tried that, let me know how you like it down below. Okay, back to the other thing I was talking about. So for my hair, this is the Johnson's No More Tangles Detangling Spray. I really like this. I don't wash my hair very often. I wash it once, maybe twice a week, especially during the summer. I only wash it if there's a lot of product buildup, or it's just kind of been a while and my hair is getting greasy, or I sweat a lot that day. But I'm really trying to grow out my hair, so I'm trying to do as minimal damage to it as I possibly can. And I have a really dry scalp, and I love steamy showers, which doesn't help at all. So whenever I do wash my hair, I really try to take care of it, because I know I don't do it very often, so I try to take advantage. But I have super curly, naturally frizzy and tangly hair, and every time I got out of the shower, no matter how much conditioner I would use, it would just come out super tangled and be a nightmare to comb through. So this had been sitting in my like little medicine cabinet type thing in my bathroom for quite a while, and I saw it and I'm like, I'm gonna give it a try. So I had washed my hair, put this in. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is an awesome product, again, from the drugstore, so extremely affordable. But I would highly recommend picking this up if you struggle with tangles like I do. Okay, so moving on to the last three. I feel like I've said that 1,000 times. I promise this time it's actually 3 products that I have been loving for this month. And I will start with Vicks Vaporizing Chest Rub. As I mentioned, I'm getting off of a cold and I was unbelievably congested. My daughter, before I got sick, I think she actually got me sick, had a really bad cold, and I don't really like to medicate unless I really feel like I need it. Like if I have a bad headache, I might take an Advil, but for something like a cold or something like that, I don't really care to medicate. So my husband had never heard about this before, and I was explaining it to him, so I feel like this might be a moment for one of you be like, oh, this actually exists. But basically it's just like a solid oil almost. If you've ever seen coconut oil, it's solid, but then you touch it and like the warmth kind of turns it into a liquid again. That's kind of the same deal with this, but it's a little more gelatinous than coconut oil, which is a little bit more firm. But you take a little bit of this, and because I have nails, I just kind of use the back of my nail. Just a little bit goes a long way, and you rub it on your chest, and then just in like a little spot, doesn't have to be everywhere. And then whatever is left over, I usually put it underneath my nose. And it kind of reminds me, if you If you were really congested and you inhaled hot sauce without the burn, this is what this is. It just kind of clears up your passageway and it just feels so nice, especially if you've been congested for a while. I usually use it before bed, but I've been reaching for this a lot this month. Okay, so if you guys watch my vlogs, which the majority of you do, so you'll know what the hell I'm talking about, I am obsessed with this place, and I had gone there today, the day that I'm filming, so I have fresh ones with me, but I am completely obsessed, and I hate pretzels. Keep that in mind. Hate pretzels. I can't eat a regular pretzel. I think they're so gross. But this place called Pretzel Maker is amazing because they have these cinnamon coated little bite-sized pretzels and they're amazing. Almost every time that I go to the mall where this place is, I have to get this is a small, and I think it's like $3 something for a small. But I love them, and I have never mentioned them in a favorite, but I'm always talking about them on my vlogs. So if you have a pretzel maker around you, I would really recommend trying the cinnamon pretzels. My friend Amber, who you've seen me collab with several times on this channel, told me about these, and ever since I've been hooked. It's not sponsored. They're absolutely not paying me to talk about this. This is like something that I buy with my own money all the time, and I just feel like it's something that I would tell a good friend, and I feel like you guys are my friends. So try them out, especially if you love pretzels. Now that I have a mouthful of pretzels, our last favorite of the month, I actually, I had recorded this, but I won a raffle when I went to a charity event on the eve of October. And I had won this little cauldron chock full of nips. And I'm not a big drinker. My alcohol tolerance is super, super low. I do not like to sip on alcohol. Like, if you make me an alcoholic drink, I don't like to sip. I'll either chug it or end up throwing half of it away. And it's not because, I won't chug it because I'm trying to get drunk. I chug it just to kind of get rid of it. Usually, I'm a shot type of person. Like, if I'm gonna drink, I'm just gonna take shots. And my favorite thing to take shots of, which there are plenty in this cauldron, are fireball shots. It's literally like Satan's butthole in a bottle. I should really go into marketing. No, I'm serious though. It's like a peppermint. Oh my god, I don't even know how to explain this. It's crazy. It's like, I know exactly what it tastes like. I can't pinpoint it. It's just the only word that's coming to my head is like a peppermint. It's just super, super minty and almost like mouthwash, but much more intense, and it tastes good. I don't know. I just love it. So whenever my husband and I get a date night or something, we usually drink because he doesn't like to drink on days that he has to go to work in the morning. So we'll probably be cracking these babies open. But that's going to be it for my favorites. I didn't have a whole ton. I didn't go crazy this month, but there were a few products that I had come across that I needed to share. Please leave a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. It really supports my channel and I appreciate that so much. You can also subscribe if you don't want to miss any new videos. I vlog every single day. There's a makeup tutorial that comes out Monday. We have a lot of fun here. But thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!